So truck drivers that are going across the nation are now trying to find ways to avoid going through Chicago. Why do you think that is? And it's not because of murder or anything like that.
I thought it was a gunfight.
I was about to say Chirac, baby.
The crossfire.
Chirac, that's what they call it?
Yeah.
No, I thought they did a lot of robberies and stuff, like the truck guys.
But it's not even to do with that.
Oh, they don't want to weigh in.
Because their pizza sucks.
I know. Those fucking deep ones.
Yeah, the super deep dish.
You guys, what's the debate? You guys don't like Chicago pizza?
Oh, I do. I was just joking.
I like it if I have the time to eat it. Like, I order it and it takes like 2 hours to make, and then I have to eat it with a knife and fork.
Have you guys been to that place in, was it Masa or whatever? Is it like Silver Lake or Echo Park or whatever? But it's like this thick. And you can literally only have one slice and you're done.
Oh, that's like Chicago deep dish style, huh?
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
kind of
right?
That's kind of heavy, yeah.
Chicago.
and you just fall asleep in a restaurant.
I like it because it's crispy on the bottom.
He's like, from experience, I'm telling
The
you.
only pizza that I really like is the fictitious one from the intro of Ninja Turtles, the movie.
Oh, it looks so cheesy.
The one that they're all like,
The one he cuts with the katana in the air?
Dude, that would be cool. Cutting pizzas with a freaking katana. Call it Ninja Turtles pizza.
he goes like this and then it lands on each person's plate and it's Splinter's head.
Only Splinters lands on
I feel
it.
like there's so many good business ideas every time we talk about crap. We need to just say F it and just do it.
We're just
Ninja
giving
Turtles
them out
pizza.
for free.
Katana pizza.
TMT pizza.
Okay, so
Bam.
here's an extra clue. It has something to do with tow truck drivers.
Oh.
Ron's in Chicago.
What do you know about Chicago?
I know deep dish pizza. Maybe they're tow truck drivers. They aren't active, so they gain a lot of weight. So they're probably avoiding Chicago, so they don't eat the pizza, and therefore
To stay fit.
investing in their health.
I think
That's it. Oh, I can't wait to be right.
I think they're towing the trucks. Like the tow truck drivers are stopping to get a deep dish pizza, and it's taking 2 hours. So the tow truck driver comes and fucking takes away the.
Now the customers are waiting 2 hours longer
It's
because
has
the
to do
pizza.
with deep dish pizza.
It all has to do it. That's the only thing we
Yeah,
know.
maybe they're
about
camping
Chicago.
out.
Makes sense.
And as soon as they see the guy leave their truck, they're towing it already. They don't give a fuck.
It's like truck drivers like stop on the side, right, to like sleep. Like you have to take sleep schedules. They're probably towing them with them in the truck.
It's a little more nefarious than that.
They wake up and then they're like, "What the fuck?"
Chicago
tow
is known for having a ton of bridges, viaducts, parts where the train runs right over. And these tow truck guys, they'll wait in their trucks right next to those. When a truck driver comes and he's not sure if he can make it, and the tow truck drivers see him looking and checking, they go, "Oh, you're good, go ahead." And then they go and they get stuck. While they're stuck, the tow truck guys all roll in and they go, "Oh, we'll get it out of there." And even though the truck driver's like, no, please don't, they latch on anyway and they take the trailer away. And then they go, "It'll just be a few $100." By the time those truck drivers get to the tow yard, they're charged upwards of 10 to 15K to get their trailer out.
Wow.
Is very shady.
How do you feel about that?
Dang, that's why tow truck industry has a bad name.
What's the honorable tow truck guy?
Al Capone is Al
He's like, "That's a
Capone
good
back in
idea,
town or what?"
We charge them 15,000, but we give them like a 15% discount, so they feel better about it. See, that's the
That's
You
honorable.
would have paid 15K,
Yeah,
but now you pay.
13 and a half.
When I was a junior in high school, I was delivering pharmaceuticals to people in Santa Ana. And then
Pharmaceuticals.
What kind of serious job is that for high school? Jeez.
Oh yeah, I was like, I had crazy
assistant.
credentials already.
I was a rat at Chuck E. Cheese. Fudge.
Lab coat in the shape of a AAA T-shirt. And I would drive I was driving on the 5, and then my car died because it was my aunt's car, and her engine just fucking died somehow. And I was like, oh fuck, because then the power steering turned off, so I had to slowly move it, and I didn't know what to do, and I had 20 pharmaceuticals on me, so I was like, oh shit, so I just fucking tossed it in the bush. Cause when you're a kid, you don't know what happens. You think when you call the tow truck, you think the fire department's gonna come and everyone's...
You think he's the police?
You think you're ratting yourself out in some way.
You drink all the drugs? I can't have the tow truck driver catch me with these.
It's like,
He's gonna arrest me. He's gonna tow me.
Carmel's gonna know.
I call the tow truck driver, he comes and then brings my car back from Santa Ana all the way back to the 626. And when he came, and I was like, oh, is anyone else coming? And they're like, nah. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm just looking at the bushes, because there's 20 pills in there, which is a lot, And I'm like, oh God. And then when they told me back to the 626, it was $80.
You're like, "Damn, man, those pills could have fucking."
For 15 miles or
Did
something.
you offer him some of the pharmaceuticals as payment?
I should have, but I already threw it past the bush.
So you're too scared to go back to the bush and grab it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you drive back to the bush?
No, it's
two handfuls.
It was the where the freeway's like this, and there's a fence, and there's a bush on the other side. So I wanted to throw it extra over. Then if like cops came, if they did come, I'm like, what is that? I don't know, look how far away. There's no way I can throw it like that far.
Somewhere out there's a homeless man smacking his teeth because he got some dog.
He's like, what is this? He's like, oh, it's Viagra.
So, what do you think about?
Tow companies that camp certain problem areas and wait to pounce.
That's illegal.
You can't do that, right?
No, yeah, it's actually illegal. You're not allowed to, what the fudge is the word? Scout, poaching. Is it poaching? Anyways, yeah, it's illegal. You're not allowed to. So even for police, there's a specific rule that unless you have a police contract, you can't even tow the car. Unless they request you. So you have to have a tow contract.
That's almost like sabotage, right? Like if you're waiting right there.
Also, on top of this, by the time the guys go to the tow yard and they go, I didn't sign off for that. The tow truck guy has forged their signature on the paperwork.
Yes. So illegal.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
I didn't
then
know people go
because
that far.
But they do it because these truck drivers, they're on a schedule and they just need their shit. So they go, all right, well, I mean, you just gotta pay for it and we'll give it to you. So they're just like, oh fuck, fine. And then they'll just charge it and then later they try to dispute it with their credit card company. Like, hey, this guy, it's fraud.
But it's so hard after the fact.
It's so hard, yeah.
That's so fun.
Is that pretty high level in terms of like scammy shit?
That's pretty freaking dirtball level.
That sounds like some mafia shit, dude. Yeah, it's like a whole con.
When you're not just mind your own business at the supermarket, and then some guy's like, "Oh, you got a ding in the car? Oh, I'll fix it."
Oh yeah.
Get the fuck away from me.
Dude, I've had that like literally in traffic. Some guy was like,
what?
because I have a dent on my car. He's like, hey, I can fix that dent for you. I was like, dude, we're in the middle of driving. I'm like, god damn.
You know, like mobile dent fixers while you
Just give him a chance, bro.
It's all Fast and Furious. He jumps on my car. He's like, nah.
And the worst part is like when they talk to you all loud and shit, and it catches you off guard and looking at them kind of weird. They're like, "No, don't worry, I'm legit." I'm like, that makes you look way more not legit.
way less legit.
Check
yeah.
my Yelp. I'm legit. I got 5 stars.
Like either I can go to your house or you can come to my place. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do anything. Just leave me alone.
At the supermarket?
Yeah, all the time.
I've never had that happen.
I've actually done it once before too, back in Arizona on my old car.
You actually got the service?
I actually got it.
So what happened? What was the experience?
Now, I had a Jetta and it was like, there was like a ding in the back and I was like at the supermarket and he came, he's like, hey, I could fix that for you. I was like, yeah? He's like, yeah, like $50. And I was just like, all right.
That's not a bad deal.
He did this thing where he like drilled a hole into it and like put something in there and like opened up and then he like pulled it out and like took out the dent.
Your dentist fixed, but now you have
that's
a hole.
all he did?
Paint was all messed up. So like he like scraped it all up and stuff. So he's like, yeah, I can paint it for you. I have some black.
Another $50.
Like a different. It's like a different coat of black too.
Yeah, I was just like, nah, I'm good.
Just watercolor.
Flat black. A paintbrush. He has a freaking easel.
Damn.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if a second guy popped up and goes, hey, you got a hole, I can fill that for you.
Like, you need a paint coat? I can paint that for you.
He's not starting another guy. Hey, I can start the car for you.
There's just a whole chorus line of mechanics just popping up.
Fudge.
Why does the auto industry have such a like shady feel to it?
You know, I feel like every industry has a shady feel to it. Like fighting has shady sides to it. Like the towing has a ton of shady sides. Like this, like people will camp out. Let's say, so there's called PPIs or impounds or whatever, right? You'll camp out, like let's say, at a restaurant, a cafe, and they'll camp out. And let's say there's a theme park next door, and you're not supposed to park at the restaurant. A tow truck company will freaking camp out and wait for someone to park in front of the restaurant and walk to the theme park. They'll swoop it up within 5 minutes. That's illegal.
So as soon as like someone comes out with like, I don't know, Disney paraphernalia, they know they're going to Disneyland.
Disney paraphernalia.
Like, oh, Mickey Mouse ears, told that motherfucker's car.
They're walking around skipping. No one does that at a liquor store. Oh, I can't wait to get freaking a Slurpee.
My brother's a mechanic and like in Arizona, and he told me because he works at a dealership, he was like, you know, there's like specific hours, right, that each job is supposed to take. He's like, that doesn't mean it takes us that long to do it. He was like, so I'll get jobs where it's supposed to be like 6 hours of labor work. He's like, I'll finish in an hour and a half, but we still get paid for 6 hours of labor.
They bill the customer for 6 hours. Huh?
That's not shady though. It can be. It depends. Like so for a mechanic, right? It can take one mechanic 6 hours. It'll take another mechanic 1 hour. Yeah. So do you charge for your expertise? Or do you charge for your time?
I see.
You know? So that's a little bit different. But if you're really like for towing, right? Let's say on average, it should take an hour to do something. You charge 4 hours of labor for it. That's a little shady, right?
Yeah.
But for something that takes skill, you know,
It's just because someone's better or
pay for
something.
your time. Yeah. So.
Has it happened yet where you towed a car and then they just abandoned it and never came for it?
Oh yeah, all the time, dude. I get free cars all the time.
Do you guys have a yard?
Hey, let me get one.
Let me get one of them. Hey, how much you charging for those free
That's
cars?
another revenue stream for tow business.
Hey, you got one of those new Altimas, man?
Yeah. You got a Miata in there or what?
2001 Honda Civic is dope.
Hey,
It doesn't have wheels.
Can I put a body kit on it and then be like Fast and Furious?
I just get a bunch of Buddy Club accessories.
Dude, it's it's crazy. We just got a 2017 Mercedes S-Class.
Whoa.
I feel it just happened yesterday. I feel horrible.
And they don't want it.
No, it's totaled because of frame damage.
No, I don't want that.
And what happens? They just leave it there?
So if they total it out, and sometimes the insurance company doesn't even want to deal with it, they'll just sit on, do nothing, and then so we'll put a lien on it, and then we'll own it.
How long until you own it? From putting
90
it-
days.
90
Yeah,
days.
so they don't do
Oh,
anything
wow.
about it in 90 days. But sometimes the insurance company are like, sorry, just because there's so many hands involved, it takes forever. But as long as they communicate with us, like, cool, we won't put a lien on it because we're working it
So
out.
is earning a car that way kind of a pain in the ass, or is it kind of like a yay we got a car? Because like sometimes it sounds like tow yards don't want that because it's just like a
You do
annoying.
want that
Oh,
because
you do.
it's a revenue stream.
Oh.
You know? And then so the bigger tow yards, they actually have auctions, and so they'll have like 50 or 100 cars, they'll auction off and make money that way.
Wow.
I went to one of those looking for a car at one of those auctions, and at the tow yard there were like a bunch of like stray kittens, and then the guy
In the cars?
yeah,
They came for free?
running around the cars, and then the guy on the mic who's like running and he's like DJing at the same time. He's the owner of the tow yard. He just suddenly goes, this is in Huntington Park, by the way. He suddenly goes, all right, anybody who buys a car today, you get a free kitten. You get a free kitten. Actually, don't even buy, just take a kitten, man.
Please, they need a home.
He had a bar next to him where like you could buy drinks.
What kind of auction is this?
Yeah,
Holy crap,
it's
sounds
in
fun.
Huntington
party?
Park, yeah, and then no one was buying drinks, obviously. And then one guy just walked over and looked at it, and the guy's all, I see you looking at that Jack. And he goes, just take it, just take it. Such a weird vibe.
You want a Jack and Coat and Cat?
Yeah.
For like
Hacking
total
cooking.
cars, do you guys do like pick aparts and stuff?
Yeah, we'll send out to junkyards and stuff like that. But usually, most of these cars that get totaled, it's because when you get frame damage, it's a lot of money to fix. So for like this 2017 S-Class, frame damage, it's not worth it. Like they're gonna total it.
It's salvaged.
Yeah, it's salvaged, and nobody wants a salvaged car. But salvage cars are freaking dope. That's a whole nother game.
I kind of like salvage cars.
Oh, dude, you get such a good deal of salvage. You know, if you don't ever plan on selling the car again, dude, salvage is awesome. As long as you know how to repair it to safety standards and whatnot. Even a lot of cars, they're salvaged if the airbags deploy.
I don't like damaged goods.
I love used stuff.
I do too.